This reading is designed to go with the blog article I've written, that's called When Life Gives Us Lemons, and is basically about when we feel like we are stuck, when we feel like at every turn life is handing us lemons, it's handing us things that aren't quite working for us, that we can't shift, that we feel like, we're trying really hard to change things in our life, to heal things, to improve things, and none of our efforts are kind of like, transforming into tangible material things. So it's just like we're knocking our heads against a brick wall, and and with every fresh day there come fresh assaults. So it can really feel like, life is not on my side right now. Life is blocking me. I'm trying to change. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to, build a better, brighter future, a bigger life. And yet, like, it doesn't feel like the universe is aligning with us, like it's on our side. And so I wanted to do a reading on that, on like, why is this kind of like happening? Why are we stuck? Why do we feel blocked? And why are we unable to move past this? And this reading is not so much a tarot reading, it's more of a when we're asking for help, when we're looking for signs, or when we're not receiving them, it can be quite frustrating. And so I wanted to use 2 oracle decks today, and I wanted to pull 2 cards, one from each, and to give you some guidance from there. So the first deck I'm going to use is the Archangel Animal card deck. And so we're just going to ask this deck for some guidance, for some advice, something that can kind of help us move through this situation. Sometimes that's all we need, is just like a little bit of reassurance, a little bit of guidance, a little bit of like, hello, I am actually here and I am watching over you and I do care. To give us the confidence to move forwards, or maybe moving forwards is actually staying still. Maybe the answer is to stay still and to wait and to surrender and to have patience and have faith and trust and believe. But if we can't feel that, if we can't see it, we don't know. Okay, so the 2 cards that I got from this deck are the Owl. And the Owl tells us to listen to the messages of the angels. So the Owl, to me, the Owl is a creature who sits above everything, sits above the world, sits high up in a tree, flies through the sky, who inhabits the night, who is friends with the moon, and who has this deep, deep wisdom. The owl is like all-seeing. The owl is like the bird that flies above everything and sees everything clearly, looks down on all of the little creatures below, all of the happenings in the world below, with a level of clarity and understanding that all of the things beneath her cannot quite grasp, because they don't have the same vantage point. And so this card, the owl's wisdom for us, what she is telling us right now from her space high above, looking down, this owl, this archangel owl, so she's looking down from the heavens, from really, really high above. She can see the whole picture. She can see our whole life spread out behind us and in front of us. And she is saying, listen to the messages of the angels. So she's basically telling us, okay, so we don't feel necessarily like we can hear the messages of the angels just yet, but she's saying, no, listen to the messages of the angels, because they are there and they are coming. It's just a matter of figuring out how you can tune into them in order to receive them and heal them. So maybe it's because you don't want to hear the message. Maybe it's actually that you are being told the truth over and over and over again, and you just don't want to receive it. You don't want to hear it because it hurts. Maybe the truth is uncomfortable. Maybe the truth hurts. Maybe the truth makes you feel really overwhelmed and really scared. Maybe the truth and accepting it is going to push you to do big, scary things that you can't necessarily go back on or undo. But this card is saying, listen to the messages of the angels, because they are there in your life. They are coming. You are receiving them. And if you look deep down inside, and if you sit in the silence of the discomfort of your emotions, then you will hear the truth. You will hear what the angels are trying to say to you. And then maybe, if you can go into meditation, take yourself up into the sky, take yourself deep into a forest, go and find an owl and sit, and communicate with this owl and ask this owl for her wisdom. Ask her what she sees ahead and behind in your life, and what she has learned about you, and what she can share, because she will have a bigger picture of your life and of the things that you need to do that maybe you do at the moment while you're deep within it. And maybe you could travel with her and fly across the sky with her and look down on the journey of your life as well. And maybe in that sense, looking down on her life from above, you could find some wisdom. So that's really what this card is encouraging us to do. And then the next card is the bear. And the bear's card says, use power with wisdom. So the bear is basically telling us that deep inside we have the strength of this bear. We are as strong as this bear. We have this power. And the bear is calling upon us to use our strength in a better way. The bear is maybe telling us that we do have power, we do have strength, and we are using it in our life, but we're not using it in a very sensible way. We're not using it in the most healthy way, in the most loving way. And the bear is calling upon us to use power with wisdom. And then again, we go back to the owl, who was, the messenger of wisdom, the wise old owl. So it's so use your power, call upon your power, find your power inside, and blend it with the wisdom that you get from the owl. And then you'll be okay. If you mix power with wisdom, then you'll be able to see your way through. You'll be able to find the answer. You'll be able to create a map for yourself to follow. And combining wisdom with the power that you have will grow your power and make it much stronger, because when we act wisely, our actions carry further than when we act in an irresponsible way or in a foolish way. And the next deck that I'm going to draw a card from is the Dragon Oracle cards. I'm just going to ask these for one more little bit of help and advice. And the card I have here is the Lilac Fire Dragon. And the Lilac Fire Dragon transmutes through the power of divine love. She says, open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. So basically, she's telling you to enter into your heart space, to take the wisdom that you glean from the owl, to take the strength that is inside you, and then to go into your heart space and to be quiet and still and peaceful inside, to find yourself, to find your inner self, your inner child, your smaller, younger self, and it's to sit in that space and to to connect with that love, and then to send that love out, that love that you find inside that soft, safe space inside your heart, to send that energy, the energy of that love out into every single cell of your body, and to do it over and over and over until you can feel the waves of that love running through every cell of your body. You can feel it tingling up and down your legs, your arms, along your spine, into your head. Just become alive with that energy of divine love, and that energy will be healing, and the healing of that energy will help you to release the emotional bonds that are keeping you stuck in a situation that isn't healthy, that isn't loving, that isn't helpful, that isn't for your highest good. So filling yourself up with that love and doing it on a regular basis, so doing it every single day repeatedly until you break this pattern that is in your life right now, until you can get yourself from where you are into a happier, healthier space that is kind of like bringing more good into your life, bringing more success into your life. There is like you have the energy of attracting all good things and only good things. Don't stop doing this. Keep doing this as a regular practice. Just basically connecting to the lilac fire dragon, or if you prefer, you can connect to the violet flame and draw that up through your feet, or you can connect to like the source light and draw that down through your crown, and then just send it through your body and fill yourself up with that energy until you are alive with it. Until you are just like drifting and floating in it, and then just like let go and release and surrender, and trust that as you are filling yourself with that energy, as every single cell in your body receives that energy, it will be healing and changing and growing and becoming stronger and healthier, and it will be releasing all of the trauma that is trapped and stored within you. And it is the trauma that is trapped and stored within us, and the mistaken beliefs that we picked up when we were younger, that is what is attracting the bad things into our lives right now, because what happens in our life is what we believe we deserve. So we are attracting the bad things into our life because we don't believe we deserve any better. So that is the message for today. I hope that was of some comfort to you, or some hope to you, offered you some guidance. And sorry for my voice, it's a bit croaky today, I'm not quite sure why. I think it's like allergy season. Anyway, I will see you here next time. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it. If you like my channel, please do subscribe to it. Or if you're watching this on my blog, please subscribe to my blog and like that. If you would like to book a session with me to get a private reading, please contact me personally through my website, lemonrosepetals.com, and I would love to have a conversation with you. Okay, bye.